Hey, thanks for tuning in. Now, today's video is just a little bit different than the kind of videos that I usually put out. Now, if you guys saw my most recent video, you know that I got a new truck, and I'm kind of in the midst of getting it ready, and I actually have a prospective buyer for the Tacoma already. They put a deposit down. So for all intents and purposes, the Tacoma's not really mine right now, so I'm just kind of keeping it parked, and it's sitting on the side of the house, which means I don't have anything to really camp in right now. Now, I do have my ground tent and the stuff that I take with me moto camping, but that just does not sound like a super awesome time when the weather is crap. You know, not having a space to really cook or anything like that. So right now I'm not doing any camping, and I am looking at some campers. I found one that I'm super interested in. I'm just waiting for the person to get back into town so I can go take a look at it. That should hopefully be coming here in the next handful of weeks, so we'll see if it kind of meets my needs and checks the boxes, but fingers crossed on that. I'd be really stoked if it does. So for the time being, probably not going to be doing much, if any, camping. I don't want to really buy any in-between gear, like a bigger tent or something like that right now, because I know I'm just going to end up getting rid of it. So in a bit of a holding pattern and kind of checking some things off the list that I want to do on the Tundra. Speaking of which, did get some wheels and tires on the Tundra and a little part for the interior, so I want to go ahead and go out and take a look at that. Alright, so you might recognize these wheels. These are the same wheels that I have over here on the Tacoma, but just a little bit different on the offset department. These are a 35 offset 17s. Really digging the fitment. You can see that these tires stick out just enough, which I'm super digging. So yeah, got those on there. I've got a leveling kit that should be here this week as well. Definitely digging the updated look with these wheels and tires on the truck. Let's jump on the inside and I'll show you what I was talking about. Alright, so the other thing I was talking about in here is this ICS Fab little dash mount here. So it's got all of the proper spacing for amps mounts and these RAM mounts. So this is going to be an awesome little spot for putting the tablet. That's the goal, is to mount the tablet right there on that ball and get rid of the suction cup mount. So this is like super sturdy on here. Pretty stoked about that. Man, the lighting has really changed since we went out and looked at the truck. The sun's popped out of the clouds. I had to change the blinds, pull them down, so that's why it kind of looks all weird in here. But anyways, just a few small updates to the Tundra. Nothing that I felt warranted its own video. Those are really minor things, but I'm loving the look of the new wheels, and the new tires are slightly bigger. They're 285/75 17s, so basically a 34-inch tire. I think perfect fit for the truck, and they fit the stock. I mean, that's all stock suspension. They fit perfectly, no rubbing, nothing like that. So super stoked on that, and once I get the truck leveled out, it's going to look really nice. I do plan on doing the suspension on it, like I mentioned in my video introing the truck. And when that time comes, I'll definitely make a video on that as well, and I plan to do that install myself as well. But back to the camper that I mentioned, I'm really digging this one camper I found because it's a little bit older, and it's livable and usable in its current form, but I can tell that there's some things that I want to change about it and update. And so that's going to bring some nice DIY projects and some videos with that as well, which I know you guys like those DIY projects. So I'm really stoked about that, and it just feels like it could be a good base for making some updates and upgrades to it. And I really like the size. It's nice and compact. So fingers crossed on that one. I have yet to go take a look at it because it's a couple hours away, and the owner is out of town until the end of the month. So TBD there, just stay tuned. I'm also looking all over the place really for other campers and stuff too. So plans could totally change, but this one is the first one that I found where I'm like, yes, you know, this is the one that I think is going to meet my needs. But yeah, so that's just kind of an update on that front. The other thing too I wanted to get your guys' feedback on, see what you guys think, is I had thought about doing maybe some product comparison videos. So, taking maybe a product type where there's a few different options at a few different price points, buying them all and just comparing them together. Now, obviously specific to the off-road space and probably more specific to my Tundra. For instance, there is fog lights on the Tundra, and I want some aftermarket ones. And there's options from Diode Dynamics as well as Baja Designs. And I was thinking about maybe buying both Diode Dynamics and the Baja Designs lights, putting them in the Tundra, testing them side by side, seeing what I think is better and kind of bringing that information to you guys. If that's something you're interested in, leave a comment below. Definitely would love to know what you guys think there. Some other ideas for videos are, like my most favorite top used gear over the years, and maybe a video on like how I shoot my videos, things I've learned, tips and tricks and things like that. So that's kind of just what's mulling around in my mind right now as I'm not getting out and camping. Some other things that I can get working on, some projects, some videos to bring you guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, if you guys have any ideas or things you want to see, certainly drop that below as well, as I'm interested in knowing what sort of things you guys are interested in. Obviously, I make these videos for you guys and certainly want to know what you guys like. But yeah, that's kind of really all I have for right now. I'm itching to get back out and doing some adventures. Just been super busy with the truck and listing some stuff for sale and work right now, so it's kind of a busy point in the year for me at this moment. But hopefully before too long I'll be back out and camping, and I can't wait for that. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.